My friends subscribers, to the Cement Industry Courses channel. The steps of cement manufacturing process will be reviewed together in several episodes of an interesting series. This is for new members who don't have any cement industry experience. There are 8 stages in cement manufacturing. Second episode: storage raw materials. The cement manufacturing process consists of 8 steps, which we review together. 1. Quarry. It includes limestone crusher and clay crusher. 2. Storage. It includes limestone storage, clay, silica sand, and iron ore storage. 3. Raw grinding. It includes raw mill, vertical or tube, and coal mill. 4. Rotary kiln. It includes cooler, preheater, and bypass system. 5. Storage. It includes clinker silos, and open yard. 6. Cement grinding. It includes cement mill, vertical or ball, and gypsum crusher. 7. Storage. It including cement storage silos. 8. Packing. It including packing machines, packing in bulk, and in sacks bags. We start the second episode. Storage raw materials. It includes limestone storage, clay, silica sand, and iron ore storage. After the mining of raw materials, the raw materials storage process begins. Why is raw material stored? 1. Harmonization of raw materials. 2. Continuous supply of raw materials. The circular blending system is designed for continuous chevron stacking in one ring-shaped pile. Stacking is effected by a fan-shaped, sprinkling action in an arc determined by the type of material being processed to ensure appropriate homogenization. Reclaiming at the other end of the pile is effected by a bridge reclaimer, working parallel to a radius line. For cement production, the pile between the bridge scraper and the stacking zone is a buffer. The material enters the store on a belt conveyor, and is discharged into a centrally positioned inlet hopper on the stacker jib. Let's go to the limestone store and start a tour together. Raw material homogenization and storage. Chemical fluctuations in the raw mix have a considerable influence on kiln operation, as coating and ring formation as well as incrustation and clogging problems. Therefore, the degree of homogeneity directly influences the lifetime of the refractory lining. Homogenization of the raw materials and the raw mix is thus of utmost importance. Pre-blending of raw material. Stockpile homogenization systems equalize variations of chemical and physical properties of raw materials, and convert low-quality raw materials into a uniform mixture of higher quality as required for cement production. Definitions and theoretical considerations. In a stockpile, bulk solids are stacked to, and subsequently reclaimed from a storage facility. Generally, a conventional pile can perform the following functions. 1. Buffering and distributing is the function of providing sufficient reserve of raw material to guarantee a continuous operation of the processing plant under all normal circumstances. The stockpile acts as a buffer between continuous and discontinuous operation of a mine or quarry, a processing or power plant, or acts as a distributing system of a bulk terminal. 2. Composing and blending is the function of the integration of number of raw materials, with different chemical and or physical characteristics, in such proportions that a completed pile represents the requisite composition. 3. Homogenizing is the function of systematic transformation of the input flow of the pile into the output flow, so that the fluctuations of a property in the flow are evened out. In nature, raw materials occur in varying grades, even within the most uniform deposit. When regular increments of the raw material stream are sampled and analyzed, the degree of variation can be measured. The aim in the homogenizing and blending operation is to narrow down the standard deviation of this normal distribution. Ideally, the raw material stockpile is laid by a belt stacker, in as many thin layers of identical volume as possible. As a result of this large number of layers, varying material properties in superposed layers are offset by the cutting process of machines in operation. The law of continuity tells us that each cross-section of the stockpile contains the same amount of material, and this fact is the essential prerequisite for a good homogenization effect. The number of layers is determined by the cross-section of the pile, the handling capacity and traveling speed of the stacking machine. Longitudinal pre-blending bed. The longitudinal pre-blending bed represents the most common and simplest type of pre-blending bed. This type always corresponds to batch-wise blending, since one pile has to be formed while the other is reclaimed. Different stacking and reclaiming methods are designed and used widely in raw material homogenization and storage. The stacker travels at almost constant speed back and forth along the entire length of the stockpile. The boom is raised according to the growth in height of the stockpile. The material is afterwards reclaimed in slices transversal to the pile by means of a front-acting reclaimer. We see together the addition store. I hope to benefit from the topics of the channel. Thank you all. Thank you for watching, and I hope these courses are helpful to everyone. Subscribing to this channel Cement Industry Courses would be appreciated. Thank you.